Hello, happy Sunday. Come on in, everybody. It's Sunday, the bonus edition. What do you think? Who's ready to rock and roll? I know you're already here. I mean, I know that you're floating around on Facebook somewhere, so come on in. Let's do this. I see people. Here they come. Come on, come on. I see people. Bring it on in, people. We have things to do. Are you about ready? Slowly but surely, they are coming in. Slowly but surely. Who's got on their quarantine outfit? Do you have special fashion statements that you're making in our quarantines? I know I certainly am. There's just nothing like a hoodie, especially when it says Kale. That's the school I went to, the School of Hard Knocks and Kale University. Come on in. Oh, you guys, this is so much fun, isn't it? Quarantine, day 89. The natives are restless. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so we can fear less. Peace, peace, peace. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Here come the ladies. Here come the ladies in the house. Can you tell I'm getting a little stir crazy? Next time you're going to see me, I'm going to be jumping up and down on the trampoline behind me. Or maybe I'll be on my bike. If you can, I can't, right there it is. There's the bike right there. Here come Marianne, Diane, Haida. Come on in, ladies. Nobody has said a word to me. Is it too early? Have you not had your coffee? There she is. Hi, Marianne. She said, I just noticed you're on. Hi, Cindy. Cindy says, fear not. And I'm going to take that one to the bank, Cindy. I think we should all take it to the bank. I'm about to tell you about some fun things. I've got some ideas for you. I want to see where you are with some stuff. And I'm gonna tell you what I am building right now. I'm building up my quarantine camp. You know, we're in, right? We're in. If we're going to be in, why don't we do something? Hi, Gisela and Rhonda. And somebody gave me a little heart, but it didn't quite work. There's Jenny. She's in the house. I mean, right? We're all in the house. We're all in this house together. Hi, Joanne. There's Roberta as well. You guys are all just floating on in. There's Linda. Happy Sunday, you guys. It's Quarantine Sunday. I guess maybe we should do that. There's Lisa and Amy from sunny North Dakota. You know, we have a nice kind of coolish day. As a matter of fact, Mark was so excited he got to go light a fire. How about that? Mary is going on a walk, and Julie has been enjoying my positivity. I'm telling you, it's about to get more positive up in here. Who wants to have some positivity, right? Got the peace signs going. There's Yolanda and Carolyn and Trisha. I'm so glad you guys are here. And Catherine's in the house. I'm just going to do this all afternoon, so just get used to it. Penny, I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Listen to this. I have some ideas. I started thinking about this and I thought, what would be super helpful right now, right? What would be super helpful? I am going to show you guys how to set up your kitchen for success, right? I am. I'm going to show you how to set up. Ask Roberta. She's one of my Nutri coaches. This is what I teach my Nutri coaches, because setting up your kitchen for success is incredible. It's one thing to declutter it, but it's another thing to set it up so you can cook, right? I am going to show you exactly how to do that. Exactly how to do that. That's one of the things that I'm going to teach you. And of course, there's going to be cooking lessons every day at 4. So, yay. Her husband enjoyed the frozen cauliflower last night. Yay! I love that. Here's the other thing is, how about a book club? Who's in? Who wants to do a book club? I want to do a book club. I want to get a book. I want to read it. I want to get together with everybody and do book club. So let's do a book club. Why not? We have the time. How about if we had a quarantini hour? You know, we could have a happy hour every once in a while. Today at 4, even today at 4, heck yeah, I've got something, because I've got some leftovers that I'm going to transfer into a new dish. So today is not going to be very keto friendly or even low carb friendly. This is going to be some classic family stuff. It comes from my very first cookbook. I'm going to do encha lasagna. What? How do you like that? Encha lasagna. Hey, wasn't that soup good, Joanne? I'm telling you, that soup is the bomb.com. So Cindy's in for book club. I'm going to figure out a book. You guys send in your ideas. You can even put them here. Happy hour with hot melt. Yes, I'm going to make some hot melt martinis, hot melt somethings. I don't care. But you know, we're going to be doing some fun things. I'm just saying that if we're going to be here, if we're going to be quarantined, and I know some of you are just quarantined all by yourself. Last night, Mark and I had a to the blood and guts ping pong rally. It was so much fun. I mean, we were sweating like you would not believe. And I am telling you, this is what we need to do. We need to do some board games. We need to do some fun things. You know what Mark did yesterday? This is the funniest thing. He asked Robert, this is Marla's husband. He asked Robert, he said, pick a number between 1 and 2. And of course he picks 2. And then Mark showed him a picture of a white pawn and a brown pawn. And that's how they play chess, because they play chess every Wednesday night. Well, they played it virtually and they had the best time. They did it back and forth with photos and everything. So isn't that so great? Isn't that so much fun? All right, there we go. Hot milk cookies for breakfast tomorrow, Pamela. What a good idea. There you go. That's a recipe that's available on our website. Listen, take advantage of all the things, right? Take advantage of everything. My gym finally just closed up and they sent out an app for everybody to use while everybody's quarantined in. But I'm looking at what can we do? What is helpful? You know what? Everybody wants to say it's New Year's Day. And what is everybody doing? They're writing out New Year's resolutions. Well, let's write out new quarantine resolutions. What do you say? We're going to use this quarantine to transform. Let's transform our kitchens. Let's transform our butts, you know. Let's get all the things. Find all the things that we can do to transform everything. Now, my hair is being transformed because I've been cutting it myself. Don't recommend it. Don't recommend it. And I'm telling you, my hairdresser is going to take one look at me, get out the shavers, and I'm going to come back looking like a Marine, because this is so much crazy time, isn't it? So much crazy time. We're doing things that we wouldn't normally do. I am so glad I no longer am a slave to my fingernails. I used to, I was like red hot having them done all the time, right? And the toenails, now I'm just like, au naturel, baby. But, the hair's going to get a little interesting. At some point, I'm going to probably attempt to color it. And then you are free to laugh at me. Free to laugh. And I'm sitting here just, flapping my gums right now because I have absolutely nothing to say. See, Gwen cut her hair last night too. I'm telling you, though, this is the thing. I don't want anybody to feel alone at all. Don't feel alone. I want you to feel like you have a family, that you have a community, and that you have people who have got your back. I've got your back. And all I want you to know is that I've got a recipe and a cooking lesson every single day for you. I have so much stuff for you. And today, by the way, today is the last day to get our One Pot ebook. Okay? This is my pride and joy. I've told you about my One Pot ebook, right? The One Pot ebook has, it's one pot as in crock pot, as in instant pot, as in sheet pan, as in skillet, as in Dutch oven, recipes for all of them. And there's 3 different cookbooks. that go with it. You could do paleo, low carb, or classic family. And you just choose which one. And how you get that is you just order something, some kind of a supplement from Saving Dinner. Yes, I know we don't have much left in the shop. Our poor supplier is down to a skeletal crew, and they apologize profusely, but it's coming. Take advantage of that, right? Take advantage of that. If you order $250 worth of supplements, I'll send you a mindful mug. If you are smart, you'll get glycozyme, which is our digestive enzyme with blood sugar control in it. You'll love this stuff. This is a fantastic formulation. And let me just tell you what it is, right? Not only is this stuff fantastic, but it'll get you free shipping, okay? Free shipping. You can get a mindful mug, and you'll get a nice little note from me. What do you think of that idea? I like that. Q&A is on Friday, by the way. Q&A this Friday, all the time. And then the alignment series. I've had a lot of people. That's what Joanne's asking about, Mind, Body, and Soul. That's the alignment series. Go to savingdinner.com/align, ALIGN, and you can get that entire series. And spoiler alert, next week, guess what we're doing on Saturday night next week? I shouldn't be telling you this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Can you keep a secret? We're having a pajama party. I'm serious. Right here, Facebook Live, we're having a big, fun pajama party because that's how we roll. I'm doing things that I've never done before. I'm going to take you all through my house. I'm going to open up my drawers. I'm going to show you everything, pretty much everything. Not my underwear drawer, but close enough. What I'm trying to do, though, is I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to show you exactly how to get things done, right? How to get things done. Oh, I saw that, Kathy. E-Salon, does it work? Because I do want to get my color done. And if I did henna on my hair, you guys, that would be fabulously wrong. All wrong. Yeah, I am very dependent on my hairdresser. Sorry, I love my hairdresser, Eric. And he is absolutely not going to love me after we're all done with all of this. So that's what I'm trying to let you know, that we have all these things going on. We've got quotes. We have this show on 1:00 where I just sit there and I talk to you. And usually I have something really important to tell you, or something that's been on my mind or whatever. But you know what? Today I was just like, I have nothing to say. I'm not going to get on there. And then I thought, you know what? I want to talk to my girls. I want to say hello and just let her know what the things that I've been thinking about. How do we keep our community going? What are some things that we can do? It's not all about just like, let's get our mindset to go and let's get our, let's go cook some food or whatever. Let's read a book together. Let's figure out some games. Let's look at some different things and share some different tactics of stuff that we're doing. Let's get creative. So let's show everybody my fabulous quarantine fashion, right? And hair. And I think now is the time, it's time to let down, if I will just be so bold, is to take off, our masks, right? Let's take off our masks. Let's just be real. Let's just tell it like it is. It's kind of creepy out there, isn't it? It's scary. But you know what isn't scary? I'm going to tell you exactly what isn't scary. What isn't scary is knowing the things that you can do, knowing the things that you can have control over, and knowing that, we aren't at the end of the world. We're being tested right now. And I don't know about you, but I want to pass the test. I want us to do a good job on this, quarantine at home, whatever it is. And I'm calling my quarantine a cocoon because I plan on transforming. I have a whole bunch of books. I always have a list of books on Amazon that I put in my cart and just let them sit for a while. And then sometimes I'll put them away for later, or else I'll order them. But I have a whole stack of books that need to be read. So why don't we read some books together? I have a whole bunch of things that still, like I was looking at my laundry room, that needs to be cleaned up. You want to clean it up with me? I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do, and I'll show you how I'm going to clean it up. I have my kitchen set up in just such a way. Everybody who sees my kitchen has always said, wow, everything's right where you need it. How does this work? How did you do this? And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, because I think if you can get your kitchen set up the way I show you with some of the principles that I show you with our cooking classes, that is going to make your life so much easier and you're going to not hate cooking, right? Linda said she's making masks. That's fantastic. Oh gosh. Roberta said she's got an inch of the gray growing out and she's using her eyebrow color to dye her hair. Listen, we've all done it. And that spray stuff, that is hysterical, because what I've got on my crown, I have all this gray hair. So it looks like I've got, like, you look and it looks like, what's that white spot? Oh, that's your gray coming out of the crown. And so I put the spot on there and now I've got a big dark spot on there. And then I tried to take it out and then I got it all up in my fingernails. I mean, this is the things we do for vanity. And I'm just home. I'm just home. So I think this is hysterical. Jan's also making masks. Good for you, Jan. That's fantastic. Yeah. And I've been also, the other thing, I've been praying for our first line responders. I've been praying for our healthcare people, all of them, every single one of them, from the janitor. Think about this. We're always talking about the doctors and the nurses. What about the guys who are cleaning up? What about the people who are running the reception desks? What about all those people, the unsung heroes of people who are not getting their due? And I will just tell you, anybody who is in healthcare, including our doctors and nurses, of course, but anybody who's there, if you are working at a hospital and you're out there doing your thing, then I give you so many props and so much love and so much appreciation and so many prayers. And believe me, I'm joining my voice to thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of others out there who are in great appreciation. Same with our policemen and firemen and mailmen and all those people working in grocery stores and in retails that haven't closed. The hospital security people, exactly. All of these things, the nursing home people. Listen, the people who took care of my mother are were some of the most beautiful human beings on the planet. And I always said my appreciation to them. I brought them flowers, I brought them cards, I bought them cookies and food and different things like that. When we show appreciation and we tell somebody we appreciate them, it just lights them up. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. Call them by their name. We have this thing in our head, right? We have this thing in our head. It's called the reticular activating system. I've talked about this before, and that when we decide we're going to buy a car, like you're going to buy a red Prius or something, suddenly there's red Priuses all over the road. I don't even know if they make red Priuses, but you know what I'm saying. But we also have the reticular activating system. If we're in a crowded room and somebody says our name, we'll turn around. You might hear all kinds of blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, Leanne, whoop, there it is. I hear my name. People like to hear their name. It means they're being acknowledged for who they are. So call them by their name. Do it on your Facebook posts. When somebody says something nice, don't just say, hey, give a thumbs up or just a smiley face or something. Take the time to call them by their name and just let them know that you think that they are pretty special, right? They think, and praying for a dear young senior boy with leukemia. Oh my gosh, Kathy, that's a lot. That is a lot. Can you imagine? We who are sitting at home on the couch griping about not being able to go out and get our nails done and all of that. And then there are people like this woman who is 8 hours away from her child. So I just want to say that we have to be looking at the many blessings that have been given to us. So many blessings. We do not need to be quite so caught up in our own selves. Yes, we have time for self-care. Yay. I mean, I just, I plucked my eyebrows. I'm pretty proud of that. I shaved my legs in the shower yesterday. Proud of that. Self-care, guys. I'm using my sauna more. It's down in the basement and I always forget about it. And then now I'm using my sauna. I'm like, yeah, if there's any cooties on me, get the cooties off. 120 degrees, that'll do it. There's lots of things that we can do. But One of the best things, I'm going to give you an exercise of something to do that I think will really light you up and help you out, okay? Get a piece of paper and write yourself a list of all the things that you can do. Some fun things, some organizational things for your house, some self-care things for yourself, some ideas to educate yourself, things that are going to kind of light you up, make you say, yeah, that's a good thing. That's something I've put off forever and ever amen. And I have another one for you, right? And that is, and this is a biggie, is to get your kids off the, and I know you guys are going to hate me for this, but this is the homeschool mom in me is coming out. Get them off the tablets, get them off the phones, get them off the computers, and start reading aloud as a family. We did this, I think, up until my kids were probably in high school. And I can tell you all the books. We got a classic literature list. You can get it if you can go to Charlotte Mason. Just Google Charlotte Mason classic literature list. She's got one on her site. I don't remember the name of her site. But you can find a fabulous book. And what happened is I would get so involved in the book. I'd say to the kids, you want me to read another chapter? Oh, yeah, read another chapter. And we read so many classic books. And I watched my children's vocabulary changed. I watched them become just open and more inquisitive and curious. And the very same thing happens to us. It's not just a kid thing. It's a human thing. Expose yourselves to some new things. Classic music. If you always listen to, old time rock and roll or whatever, which we do when we're playing ping pong, which I think is important. I think that also understanding classic music and classic art and literature and poetry and things that are just have made our lives so much better, and a culture that's away from the pop culture and is more into things that are going to expand their thinking and their intelligence and all of it. There it is. Yes, simplycharlottemason.com. All of it. They've got a curriculum guide. They've got the literature. This is how I schooled my kids. I did Charlotte Mason, and I did also classic education. And it got hard as I got older. They got older. And so what I did was I taught my girlfriend's kids English and creative writing because I was a writer. And I mean, duh. And she pulled out, she was a math teacher. She taught high school math before she was doing this. So that's what she did. She taught my kids math. So we traded. And then my homeschool group, because I was writing for our community newspaper, I called the community newspaper and said, hey, how about if you give us the B sheet? This B sheet is the front page, the B front is what they called it. So, you've got the A part of the newspaper and then the B part and the C part. Well, the first part of the B front, they would give a school an opportunity to do like their sports, their different things. This is a small community. And I said, well, let's give the homeschool kids a chance to do that. So we did it. So we had a chance to do that. And I put that all together. And it was really cool. But our creativity is one of the things that will buoy us and will make us feel like, yes, there's something for us to do. And it's also something that you can, give help with your children. And you could even do this with your grandchildren. You could do a FaceTime and read a book aloud and give mom and dad a little bit of time, Listen, if Mark can play chess remotely with using text messages and photos, we can do other things. FaceTime is an amazing thing. So that's all I have for you to say today. I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm not like full of all kinds of fabulous things to say today. I just want to let you know that I care very much about you, and I don't want you feeling like you're left alone. There's a good one. Gisela says, get out all those family photos. This is a time to scrapbook. This is a time to teach scrapbooking. There's so many things that we can do. And I want you to feel connected in our community. Our community is important. And I also don't want you to not get your One Pot free book. All you have to do is order from order a supplement. We've got all kinds of things in there. We've got new supplements on the way coming as well. And we are all going to get through this. We're all going to be better because of it. This is a test. And I think that we are all going to pass this with flying colors. Now, I want you to, again, get out that page, that piece of paper, and start making some lists. Lists to me are just super comforting because then and I can get some of that stuff that's going around in my head like hamster wheels. I can get that done. And then I could put it down on paper and there it is. I don't forget. Or if you looked at here, I'll show you. Here's my, there we go. Look. Or you can do sticky notes like I do. This is my planner for work. So anyway, email old friends, give old friends a call. It's funny because I had a phone call yesterday from a friend and she changed her number and didn't tell me. And I almost didn't pick it up. And then I went, I think that's so-and-so. And so she said, I said, I almost didn't pick it up. RoboCop almost got it. We don't pick up our phones anymore. But let's do this. Let's do this. Yes, Outscale. That's right. Outschool.com. They're looking for teachers. There's a bunch of places online who are looking for teachers. So if you have a skill, something that you could teach, they're going to pay, as well. And I want to also mention something else. Look at my son, Peter Ely. You can see him on my Facebook page. Just look him up. He's Peter L. Ely, I think is how he has his name on there. He got laid off from his job. And you know what he's doing now? He got a bunch of people to donate all old skateboard decks. He's taken them apart, sanded them, put this they're beautiful. He's made cutting boards out of them. He's got 6 people who've ordered them. Isn't that fantastic? So there's always something that we can do. There's something that we can do. And I don't want anybody to feel like, this is the end of the world. It is not. What this is the beginning of something brand new. I don't know what it is exactly, but right now we're in the midst of it. Let's stay together. Let's stay positive. And I will see you at 4 p.m. today. I'm going to show you how to make encha lasagna. I'm telling you, this is a thing. You guys are going to love this recipe. Talk about comfort food. Peace out. Love you guys. Share this video. Let's bring some more people in. I love it. Let's do it. Bye.